I know I cannot be the only woman this month that got a panic text from their guy friends asking to check if they are on the T app. I had never heard of this T app thing before. When I originally heard of it from my friend that was asking me to download it so that he could see if this one girl was slandering his name, I thought it was something for college kids in particular. And then I had another friend ask me about it and I realized that it is something that full-grown adults are using as well. This app has apparently been around since 2023 and it was originally created by a man that wanted to protect his mom that was online dating, and she had dated someone with a criminal record and she had no way of knowing. So this app is ultimately the modern day Frankenstein, a tool that is being utilized for something much worse than its intended purpose. And at first I was thinking there's no way that this app can continue to go on because there's so much defamation that could happen when you have an anonymous user talking about a public figure, using their profile photos and all that. So at first I was thinking that there's no way that this app could continue to live on considering there's so much defamation that's going on. There's going to be lawsuits, but apparently Section 230 protects the app. Section 230 states that an interactive computer service cannot be held liable for information provided by another content provider. This means that social media platforms, forums, and other online services are generally not responsible for user-generated posts, reviews, or ads. Everything on there is free speech, especially if it is an opinion. So you'll see a lot of the comments of girls saying, in my opinion, this person is X, Y, and Z, and then they can go ahead and start talking about all their experiences and really have no way of proving if what they're saying is true or not, but the damage is already done. Your profile is already out there and people are already able to judge everything that you're doing. The law allows platforms to moderate and remove content in good faith without jeopardizing their immunity. Without this protection, platforms might face a dilemma: either avoid all moderation to escape liability or risk liability for all third-party content if they try to remove any objectionable material. By reducing the risk of lawsuits for hosts of user-generated content, Section 230 has helped protect and encourage free expression online. So, a lot of gentlemen are at risk of having their history exposed to the world. Greetings, sexy human. We're gonna get right back to the video, but I just wanted to let you know that this video was filmed at 1 in the morning, trying to make content around the clock for you guys. So I would appreciate if you guys could leave a comment, engage with this YouTube video, and also hit that like button. The intention behind this app was to keep women safe if they're using dating apps and wanted to do a background search or reverse image search or look into someone's criminal history. But now it is being used as a gossip platform and also a way to basically do a Yelp review on your either ex or someone you've been on a date with and just talk about your experiences. Now I'm gonna give my take on the app because, like I said, I had 3 guy friends of mine hit me up and say, Alex, I have a feeling I'm dealing with this crazy girl and I have a feeling that she said something about me online. Please check. And the only reason I checked is because this is my really good guy friend and he's like, please, this is going to completely tarnish my reputation if she posted something really bad. And so I checked, and the young girl that he is dealing with is acting crazy online. And am I surprised? No, because when you are an old ass man, just kidding, he's not that old. He's 10 years older than this girl. You should not be getting involved with crazy young chicks because now they're going to do the Gen Z thing to do and take all your information to a website and talk about you publicly and try to ruin your reputation. But I also had a friend that is also in his 30s reach out to me and say that he is worried that he is being talked about online, and also found his profile and it was not good either. But I will say, so from my perspective, it looks like the majority of people on there are likely women with severe trust issues or low IQ, because the guys that are being rated on there are not cute at all. A lot of them look very Like, why would you even be involved with that person in the first place? But I do think it's eye-opening because if you know of really good men, you're likely not going to find them on there. And if you do happen to find someone that is a good man and he happens to be on there, there is a chance that they have green flags under their name. So there's green flags that people can say, oh, this guy's a good person. Like, even if he's just your friend, like, green flag, this guy is good people. He takes care of his friends. He is a loyal and respectful dude. Or you can have a bunch of red flags on your profile and people can be talking about how you're unfaithful, how you are rude, a narcissist, whatever it may be. But I think it is something that I would have never downloaded on my own. I think that's like just stemming from a lot of female trust issues. And I completely understand why women in this world would have severe trust issues, that they feel like they have to do some digging into their partner or whatever, or a new potential lover of theirs. But I cannot believe that this has been a thing for so long. And one of the biggest reasons why it's come to recent social media attention is because there was a leak of, basically, in order to get into this app, you have to put in your license and then you have to verify your face to prove that you are a woman. There's no screenshots allowed. And it was, set up with good intentions, and it just like completely snowball affected into something that is gonna make a lot of guys uncomfortable. And the guys that are very offended by this app and threatened have created their own app, and it is T for her. So it's basically the same thing, but instead of talking about guys being either unfaithful or hard to deal with or narcissistic or mentally abusive, it is talking about women trying to say how many girls they've slept or guys they've slept with. I haven't been on that app. I wouldn't be able to get on it because I'm a woman, but I don't know. That one just seems like a little incel-y. I can't imagine a guy like looking up a girl that he's interested in on that app. But yeah, I just think that the modern dating world is going to shit. I think that we are all just gonna end up being able to date robots. We have ChatGPT now for our texting. We can get love and affection from ChatGPT, some good advice from them. Woman, you don't even need a man to have an orgasm anymore. You can just, that vibrator out. And men, you can just go order a prostitute online. Like, why does anyone need a real relationship anymore? But in all seriousness, I do think that this app is going to open up such a great avenue for amazing stand-up comedy. I cannot wait to move to Austin, Texas and check out all the stand-up comedy, because this is just peak freaking first world problems that I cannot wait to make hilarious jokes about. Also, I do think it is good for women, even if you aren't going to take everything super seriously and take everything on that app as truth. It can still kind of open your eyes up to like, oh shit, like maybe the person that you had in your head isn't who you think they are. And I think that's fine. Like, I think the problem with a lot of women is people like to fantasize, or they like to build up and fall in love with a character that they're making up in their head, and they end up not taking in the reality, the cues that are showing their true personalities. And sometimes you have to read it from a different source to be like, oh, I actually didn't see that. And then once you're able to kind of see outside the box, or like, see past the fantasies, I think that's a good reality check for everyone. So anyways, guys, if you're gonna try to be an unfaithful motherfucker, just know that people are gonna know about it on the T app. I have no idea how long this thing is gonna continue. All I know is that it's $14.99 a month. I know my guy friends are gonna beg me to give them a good review. I haven't done any reviews on there. It feels freaking weird. Like, I don't know how any woman can really get on that app and like post a picture of someone and then give them a review. Like, that's just so weird to me. And I'm Gen Z, like I should be good. I should be fine doing shit like that. But like, I don't know. I just think that's like a complete invasion of privacy. Like, I have ex-boyfriends that didn't treat me very well, but I would never post about them in that sense. Like, maybe I would like talk about my experiences and how my healing process went on a podcast or something, but to like anonymously post about someone else and give exclusive details of intimate relationships is beyond me. And I think it's crazy that there is over 1 million women that are doing this, But on the other side of things, I do think it is nice that women are coming together and we're trying to be like, hey girl, like, here's the tea, here's what you need to know, let's try to all stay protected. But at the same time, sometimes girls don't really like to be on each other's side. Like, sometimes girls can completely discredit a man or make him seem like he's worse than he is, or yeah, try to do exactly that because they actually still like him. So there's just so many different things that you have to take with a grain of salt. And I personally don't think anyone should download the app. I got peer pressured into doing it by 3 of my guy friends, but I won't be having it after that. But I will say that the things that I have seen are just like, wow. So yeah, if you're curious, you could go check it out, but I do not recommend. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Tea for girls? Any guys out there have that? Let me know. One final statement. I think it's pretty weak for any guy to be concerned about what is being talked about him on the internet. When my guy friend originally hit me up and being like, I need to know. I'm like, dude, why are you freaking out about what these college kids are saying about you? But now that I've actually seen the app and have been in it, I understand in this world where dating apps and your internet persona is kind of important, I can see why that would cause a lot of anxiety for these guys. So guys, just try to not be POSs and maybe people will not talk bad about you online. You would really have to be making some crazy girls upset or actually doing bad things for someone to write about you. You know? Because like, it really takes a special person to get on there and write some crazy stuff. If it's a lie, that's one thing. But why are you involved with someone that is crazy enough to do something like that? That's my question for you guys. Anyway, let me know. That's the tea. And I will talk to you guys soon. If you want to keep up with all the latest and greatest news that I'm covering, be sure to follow my socials at AlexWendlingX. I'm on Twitter/X. I'm on Instagram, and then of course my YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe here. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the things that I am covering in the future.